Russia Affairs Analyst and an Associate Professor in Armed Conflicts at Turiba University in Latvia. Thank you so much, Professor, for being with us on the program today. So this aid package, I mean, Zelensky had mentioned time and time again that they needed it. It was delayed. Is it too little too late? Are they going to be able to come back from the damage?
This is a multi-level deception which is being played out. I mean, if we just go back recently, the press conference held by Blinken and Cameron, I mean, you just need to listen to what they said, that the Ukraine war is the best investment for taxpayer money, and it's a boon for the US economy. So this is not actually about Ukraine at this stage, because even the BBC, which is usually having this upbeat war propaganda, admits this will not change the outcome of the war. It may delay the outcome of the war a bit, but not change it. So, I mean, it's going to result in more dead Ukrainians, which is why the Ukrainian armed forces are disintegrating at the moment and why men are fleeing abroad.
So what do you predict the outcome of this war would look like?
It's going to result in a Russian victory. They're already advancing. I mean, even Zelensky notes the massive material, and not only material, but I think we're also coming into it, this psychological superiority over the Ukrainian armed forces. I mean, because you see them disintegrating. What you see before you now is usually the beginning of the end of an armed conflict, when the losses actually increase, the fighting morale decreases. I mean, this is what you're experiencing in the Ukrainian armed forces, and there's not much they can do. And of course, Zelensky, it doesn't matter what he does at this stage, because if he keeps the war going, he's going to lose anyway. He's going to cost more Ukrainian lives. And if he stops it, he will probably get, shall we say, a coup within the more extreme elements of his apparatus, his political apparatus.
Right, but it seems like Zelensky, for the time being at least, he wants to fight it out. Obviously seeking these aid packages from his allies, and with this new conscription arrangement that they've made for Ukrainians that live abroad. Just give us a sense of what his next form of action would look like on the battlefield, at least, to respond to Russia's advancements in Ukrainian territory.
He cannot respond militarily. He's running out of men. He's running out of artillery shells. He's running out of munitions. I mean, he doesn't have anything to offer. I mean, he's still doing this political showmanship. And what he's doing, in effect, is he's playing a numbers game. He's saying, oh, we have 300,000 men at arms on the battlefield. But what is the quality of their training? What is the quality of their equipment? And are they prepared to fight the battle? Because even now you see Azov and all of the ideologically driven ones are actually starting to surrender and to retreat. So it's the beginning of the very end of this.
Right, and there's a lot of questions around, I mean, where the aid is actually going to, because, you know, people are asking, you know, we're giving you billions of dollars worth of aid. How is that being utilized by, you know, political figures in the political elite of Ukraine and on the battlefield as well?
I think the part which is not spoken loudly is a lot of this money is going into the US military-industrial complex. It's not going to Ukraine at all. And what does go to Ukraine is, shall we say, like evaporating due to corruption and ineptitude. So, I mean, it seems to be a case of grabbing as much cash or wealth as possible while this conflict continues. I mean, it's quite a cynical and dark way of looking at it, but this is what those in leadership positions are actually starting to openly say now.
All right, Greg Simmons, thank you so much for being with us here on the News Hour. I appreciate your time.